Shalawam. I'm your brother Yahawashi from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Millings. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, HaQadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam to you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalawam. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord, Yahawashi, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. The Lord Yahawashi is about to bring thermonuclear destruction, fire, to Babylon the Great, America. And that destruction is going to come courtesy, of the ICBMs, the abbreviation of intercontinental ballistic missiles, that will be shot off from these other nations, these heathen nations, and the allies of America, Babylon the Great, the beasts, these NATO, EU nations, to come over here and touch down on the shores of America to consume this land, And as we read this judgment, the people of Babylon the Great, these Edomites, these 2/3 Israelites, and these heathens, they're going to be consumed along with this land, Meanwhile, the elect, of the house of Israel, the ones who Yahawashi is coming back to save and redeem, is going to be on that chariot, safe and sound, watching, the reward of the wicked, as it reads in the book of Psalms, chapter 91, and I'll get straight to the point. Psalms 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. And that's going to be a whole lot of judgment, man. A whole lot of deletion. A whole lot of things we're about to see. That if we didn't, have the Spirit on us, it can mess you up, man. But the Lord is going to have the Spirit on the elect, to see these things and not to bat an eye. It says, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And what's the reward of the wicked? Destruction. These proud devils, these proud heathens and these 2/3, they all gonna receive the same reward, man. Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yet all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord, Yahawashi of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So the Lord is about to bring destruction to match the pride in this land, man. The pride of these Americans, these Edomites. The pride of these heathens and these 2/3. We know what the scriptures say about pride, man. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction. So before the Lord brings the destruction, these people are at the height of their pride, man. Especially these Edomites, man. They really think they riding with Trump. They really think America's going to be made great again. Trump as their great white hope. Even though they're seeing that the Trump is just working for the wicked elite. But these devils, they still got that proud look on them, man. Still got that American pride on him. All right. And you got 2/3 Israelites in the same spirit. Thinking that this place, America, is going to continue on. They could continue on in their wickedness without any consequences. They think that nothing is about to happen to America, Babylon the Great. Meanwhile, World War III is brewing up. World War III is brewing up for the end goal, the end result of prophecy of Yahawah of this place being destroyed. Okay? And that's why the Lord is going to match their pride with destruction, man. It says pride go up before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. And they don't even see the downfall of America, man. This place is on the decline. This place is CTD. All right? Circling the drain. All right? These different tariffs Trump's is pushing out there, that's hurting Babylon the Great America more than anything. Okay? And you see the price of gold skyrocketing, hence the value of the dollar dropping drastically. This place is over, man. Okay? We know this devil Esau Edom about to roll out that MOTB system. That Revelation 13, 16 through 17, the new form of buying and selling, to the end result of his destruction, man. Just when these devils think that they're about to get their new world order off the ground, all right, up and rolling, all right, which he's going to see hip a lot of people. The Lord, is going to destroy this devil in the midst of him establishing it. Okay? In the midst of him thinking, all right, that his new world order, all right, is going as planned and is going to perpetuate. Okay? His plan of world dominance, all right, tyranny, one world government, one world religion, one world currency. Just when you think that he got it off the ground, this is what the Lord going to do to him. All right. Job 20 and 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. It means in difficulties. All right. As he's going to have problems trying to fulfill this new world order in the earth. All right. It says every hand of the wicked, which the wicked is going into the workers. All right. All right, getting into the etymology of the word wicked.
Strong's H 6001. A male. A male.
The laborer, sufferer. All right, labor, workman, toiling, and that's the people. Okay, the citizens. All right, it's gonna be uprisings. Okay. It's going to be backlash. All right? Sedition. Okay? It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him when he is about to fill his belly. All right? He starts sea-hipping by the thousands. All right? By the tens of thousands, the millions. All right? People in the earth, people in Babylon the Great. It says, Yahawah shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. And that's what we're getting into. That destruction that is coming, man. Okay? Just as he roll out the red carpet for the MOTB, people getting in these lines at the C-hip stations, getting C-hipped up. All right? Buying and selling with their digital currency. And Esau think that his plan is going as planned, all right, and that he's really about to fulfill it. It says, when he's about to fill his belly, Yahawah shall cast his fury, the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. The Lord gonna use thermonuclear destruction, all right, to wipe this devil's kingdom off the face of the map. Okay? And accompanied with the laser beams from the chariots when Yahawashi returns with the heavenly hosts. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Alright? It is drawn, and it cometh out of the body, these missile silos. Right? Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gowl. Terrors are upon him. You see? So the Lord, Yahawashi, is not going to allow Esau Edom to fulfill his new world order. All right? To see hip everybody, especially not the elect. Revelations 3 and 10. All right? The Lord's going to keep the elect from taking that device. All right? But for these 2/3, these heathens, these Edomites out here, all right, they all going to be left here to be burned, to be destroyed. Okay? I got this clip from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. All right, dealing with Sarah Connor being burnt up. All right, receiving a vision of the up and coming destruction. I know this is a movie. Oh yeah, fair use. Okay. You know, but this is gonna be a reality, man. Okay, there's gonna be a reality soon to come, man. All right. Let me read this real quick. Revelation 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning, the famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God, Yahawah, who judgeth her. All right, it's going to take one day, and not just one day. Let's read on. And the kings of the earth, these heathen rulers, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, all right, had dealings with the U.S. dollar, trades, exports, all right, while Babylon the Great being an import country, you know, they got rich off of this whore, man. Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. These heathens about to see the destruction of America. All right, of Esau Edom's kingdom. Standing afar off for fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, talking about America, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and all the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. It's all going to be burned up and consumed. So the point was, not only is it going to take the Lord a day to take this place out, it's going to take the Lord 1 hour. And this is how it's going to be. Fair use once more.
Let's try this one. Hey! There we go.
You see? It's the type of wrath and destruction Yahawashi is bringing, man. All right, and this is what we warn Israel about. To repent, turn back to Yahawashi. Scriptures can say it better. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. It's going to catch 2/3 off guard, man. All right, because you are who this word is for Israel. All right, but 2/3 the only ones who's not paying attention and not taking heed. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And that's from the thermonuclear destruction, man. Okay? And the whole entire planet Earth is not going to be destroyed. According to Ecclesiastes 1:4, the earth abideth forever. All right? But we know that America, Babylon the Great, will be ground zero for the Lord's destruction. Okay? Israel, hey, that place is going to have to be hit and cleansed of those heathens, those gutter rats, of the filth in that land, you know, to be built back up by the hands of the heathens when we have them in subjection. All right. But America is going to be that desert, man. Okay. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So knowing that this destruction is coming, man. All right. How should we be? How should we be carrying ourselves, man? Because this word conversation.
Strong's G 391. Anastrafe. Anastrafe.
Says manner of life, conduct, behavior, deportment. All right. We should be working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. Philippians 2:12. We should be rehearsing the righteous acts, Judges 5:11, to the best of our ability. Meanwhile, having faith in Yahawashi, man. All right. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming day of Yahawashi, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we're looking for the kingdom of heaven to come. All right. We're looking for the Israelites to rule. Start with Yahawashi, his elect. Lord, will we of that number to rule with Yahawashi, the governing body, the 144,000. All right. And, you know, on down to the great multitude who will be saved as well. All right. And we're looking for the earth to be refreshed and replenished. Because right now the earth is under poor management of the so-called white man, the wicked, according to the Bible. Malachi 1:4, the border of wickedness. Esau Edom is an unfit ruler, an unfit judge in the earth. And the Lord is about to root him out of the earth by way of judgment. All right, destruction. Destroying his kingdom and starting with the wicked elite who will survive the nuclear holocaust in those bunkers outside of America. We will round them up along with the rest of the heathen. All right, for them to be slaves, captives. All right, until the expiration date of 1,000 years for the Edomites. To Obadiah 1:18 them. All right, that there be none remaining of the house of Esau. All right, because the Lord Yahawashi has spoken it. So, I pray and hope this is edifying through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi unto you hopeful elect. I'll probably title this lesson, what manner of persons ought you to be? All right, in all holy conversation and godliness. Lord, is edifying to the elect. With that, I say shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect.